And we can have specific examples and we can have an overall analysis of the film.
Okay.
Like, did the story benefit from the heavy usage of effects?
Now, was CG added as if it were practical? What do you
Right.
think by that?
When I was watching Jurassic Park, all of the shots in Jurassic Park, if they'd been using all practical effects and no digital effects, the shots would have been exactly the same. They just would have had models and, animatronics everywhere instead of the CG. Well, I'm gonna use that book too.
Okay, so you can take that. I have a couple other books you can take that I think would be good, but according to this, the bibliography should include the important seminal works in the field as well as recent work that has direct bearing on your project. So I think you should do a library search for periodicals and journals.
Cinefex.
Well, and Cinefex will be a definite one.
They have a
use.
subscription to that, don't they?
They
So
do.
they'd have every issue.
Right, but I think you're also looking for not just mass market publications, which Cinefex is kind of considered, even though it's not.
It has a very limited.
But you need to look for some journal
Singular
stuff. So I would look at the guy who wrote the article in here.
Materials to make it.
Yeah, and coming.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to do a film that's not so great.
And I'm thinking
Children
like,
of Men is a perfect
well,
example.
You know what though? I almost think like even a film like Gladiator, where there's a lot going on and most of the audience doesn't realize it, or your favorite invisible effects movie to bring up, Da Vinci Code.
Those aren't invisible effects, though.
That has a lot of invisible effects in it.
Okay.
But the effects we're talking about.
Well, I mean, okay, there's a difference between whether they're overt or invisible and whether it's an effects-driven film.
Right.
Because it's not an effects-driven film, but like, when they're walking through London and like things suddenly start springing up in the background and things disappear and it becomes old London, I mean, that's not an invisible effect,
it's not.
is it?